Hi guys, Kai here and welcome back to episode 46 of the FIFA 18 My Player Career. And we are at home in this first game taking on Crotone, and we want to go on and get the victory. Of course, we are still trying to push towards the top of the table. We're not doing too bad. We are almost as well halfway through the season, so we need to carry on with our good form. We need to get Kai a bunch of goals as well and put in some good performances. We have beaten quite a few of the big teams actually this season. But unfortunately we are dropping points against some of the lower league teams, so we need to try and fix that, kind of doing what Liverpool did last year, beat all the big teams but then go on and drop points against some of the lower teams. So if we can improve on that, fix it, we can be challenging for the title come the end of the season. Well, 20 minutes played in this match so far, and as you can see, it's still goalless. We are pushing forward though. We have had most of the possession. Nicely played through there, and Kai's going to carry on his run, but is he going to get the ball back? And he gets there first, just in front of the goalkeeper, and he gets the assist. I thought for a second the defender was going to smash that one upfield, but thankfully our teammate was there. Is that Marcus Edwards again? One of the youngsters which joined Palermo not too long ago. Okay, just gets there, manages to get it over the goalkeeper, and just inside the 6-yard box is Marcus Edwards to score his third league goal of the season. He's actually been in really good form as of late, so long may that continue, coming in on that off that right side, and hopefully it can keep running in the middle when Kai strolls out of position and get himself in on goal. That's the hope at least. And we are leading by 1-0, and it looks like the game is going to end that score as well. And in fact, there is the final whistle. So a good 3 points there for Palermo. Wasn't many chances to speak of. So we'll get that one over and done with, and we can play the 5th game in Europa League group stage. So we've got 2 games remaining, and we should already be qualified. I have to say, we've been playing really well in Europe, more consistently in Europe than we have done in the league. So let's continue on and finish off the group stage with these final 2 games. Try and get the victory in this one. It is going to be a tough game, of course, being away from home. The European games away are always tougher than anything else. So fingers crossed we have the confidence. From that last game, let's try and get Kai on the score sheet this time after getting an assist. And is Marcus Edwards starting? I think he's up on that right side. It could be somebody else, but I think that is Marcus Edwards. Here he is right now. Lays it off there for Kai. And we're on, oh, it's a beautiful through ball. We're on the attack early on. That's a poor finish though. Should have done better. It was a beautiful threaded through ball straight between the defenders. The run was pretty decent as well, but the final effort, the final chance, just poor. So we need to improve on our finishing, especially from the AI, which have actually done pretty well so far this season. So I'm sure they're just going for a little bit of a bad patch, even though it was Edwards who scored the last goal. And we're going through here, try to play it back in there for Kai. Shot comes in and it's just off target. Unlucky. I thought that one was going to be flying into the top corner, but just a little bit too far wide. And the score remains 0-0 in the first few minutes of the second period. Kai is on a 7.2 match rating. It has just jumped up to a 7.5 now. Now he's got this ball back. He's trying to do a little bit of skill there. He's getting forced backwards. Nobody really supporting him. Good little passing play there. And he's going to carry on his run. But is he going to get the ball? No, he's forced to drop a little bit deeper just outside the area. Come on, boys. Here he is. Plays it back through. Finds his teammate. And that one finds the back of the net, and again Kai picking up the assist. It's a 9.1 I think it was match rating now, but look at this beautiful passing play here for Palermo, and boom, into the back of the net. Goalkeeper didn't stand a chance. In off the underneath of the crossbar, and it is Eddie Nahor who scores yet again for Palermo. That's the first goal in today's game. Is it going to be enough to get us the 3 points? I think it will. And that will be obviously a step closer to the knockout stages if we're not already there. Come on, just concentrate in these final couple of moments of this match, and we will have the victory. Won 1-0 in the last match. We'll take a 1-0 victory here as well. But right now, Sterngrass going close, just over the crossbar. 9.1 match rating. That looks to be the stats which Kai's going to be ending today's game with. Come on, ref, blow that whistle. Let's get these 3 points wrapped up, the victory under our belt, and then we can head into our 3rd game. And in fact, I think we've got 4 games in total on today's episode, trying to get this series wrapped up as soon as possible. Of course, we've just over a week away before we do get our hands on FIFA 19. Also, later today, the FIFA 19 demo is going to be released, so I will be trying to get a video up for that a little later today. If not today, it will be up tomorrow, and see how we get on all the difficulties, mainly the new Ultimate difficulty, which used to be on last year's squad battles and the offline squad battles. So let's see how we get on that for career mode. It's going to be exciting, of course. I don't think we're going to be using Ultimate when we're doing the My Player career, because it's hard enough on Legendary, because the AI just are not good enough in your own teams, and then because you're only controlling one player, and you actually get rolled over from the opposition. But we're into the third game in today's episode. As I said, we do have 4 games, so this is the third one. We've won the first 2. Let's go on and get the victory in this, make it 3 out of 3. Kai's also got 2 assists so far in the 2 games that we've played. And can he get a hat-trick of assists in this match? Fingers crossed he can, but you never know what's going to happen. And half an hour in, and we are on the attack, just inside the half of the home side. Here is Kai asking for it, just outside the area, controls it. Defender falls over, somehow gets his shot off. 4 defenders around him, and he manages to shoot in the top corner, flies in there. Goalkeeper absolutely nowhere. Not sure what the defenders are thinking. Look at this, a little bit of luck there. The defender fell over, and look at that, all the time that 3 of those defenders had to just slide in a boot to take the ball away from Kai, but they failed to do so. Kai went through, shoots, scores. That's his 6th league goal of the season. We're leading by 1-0. 9 minutes remaining, and it looks like it's going to be another 1-goal win. 3 points in the bag, which we'll take. But here is Kai, holds on to possession, lays it off to his teammate. There is space on that far side, doesn't go through though, unfortunately. And shoots. Oh, he's passed it to Kai just outside the area. Turns, shoots himself, and that one flies into the back of the net. 5 minutes remaining, and Kai's doubled the lead. That's his 2nd goal of the game, and he is putting on a man of the match performance in today's match, leading by 2-0. And that should surely wrap up the 3 points as well for the away side. One step closer to pushing towards the top of the Serie A table. And look at that, great finish. This is just outside the area. Nice little turn here, opened up enough space for himself just to shoot outside the area with his right boot. Gets enough curl on it just to get past the goalkeeper. Let's have a look. Look at that, beautiful effort there from Kai. It's his 7th league goal of the season. And he did take the free kick there. Not sure why he's taking a free kick from so far out. There was almost a third. But it does go out of play here for a corner. Maybe one last chance for a third here for Plymouth. If Kai can get it, of course that is going to seal his hat-trick. I don't think he scored many hat-tricks. He did get one earlier on in his career. They're very, very early days then. But I don't think he's got one since. I could be wrong. But here he is again. He's going through, and oh, the chance there was for him to get his hat-trick, and he couldn't do it. So close there, Kai, but here he is. Maybe one last chance. He's got the space in front of him, and that one sneaks into the bottom corner, and finally he does get his hat-trick. It took a while to come, and I thought he'd ruined it at the very end there, but he finally gets it into the back of the net. There wasn't much power on that effort, but somehow it managed to get past the defenders and past the goalkeeper. Let's have a look. No deflection, just a nice finish. Goalkeeper was poor, his positioning wasn't great, but we'll take it. 3-0. Kai, as I said, he's the hat-trick hero. It's his 8th league goal of the season, and he will be taking home the match ball too. So there is confirmation there. Kai. 3 goals for him. 2 late goals. Didn't look like it was coming when we entered the last 10 minutes of the game, but there is the final whistle. 3-0. A nice victory for ourselves. 3 points in the bag, and there is the match ball which Kai will be taking home with him. It is the Premier League ball from England. Not sure why we're playing with that, but we'll take it. 3 goals in the bag, and finally a 10 final match rating, and so into the 4th and final game of today's episode. This one's going to be a little bit tougher than the last, of course. We are taking on Fiorentina. Now, I've always been a fan of Fiorentina, not the biggest fan, and they're not my favourite Italian side. That goes to Sampdoria, but I've always liked Fiorentina, especially in the Battistuta days, and it could always cause some trouble here today, no doubt, but we're going to try and get ourselves the victory, continue on with the winning form that we are in right now. If we do get the win, of course that is going to be 4 wins out of 4, so a very, very successful episode if we do manage to pull it off. And Kai's already picked up himself a match ball and a hat-trick. Can he try and get himself a goal? So I think with 3 games he's got 2 assists and 3 goals. And Fiorentina going close there. The goalkeeper making the save, pushing it out for a Fiorentina corner. Kai not had the best of starts. It's only been 7 minutes in and he's on a 5.7 rating. So let's try and get him in this game. Try and give him some possession. Pass a few balls. He'll soon be in the 6s and the 7s. And he does keep that one in just about there. And now he's on the attack. Is he going to go all the way himself? He does have support. He's been taken down and he has won Palermo a free kick. Is this going to be a booking as well? Surely it's not going to be a red card. I'd say a yellow card there. He did go straight through the back of Kai's legs. And the referee is going to pull out a yellow card. There we go. Marco Benassi, he gets booked early on. He's got to be careful now for the rest of the match. Free kick gets swung in here by Palermo. And the free space is there, but that was a poor shot. Who was that? If that was Kai, he would have smashed that one right into the back of the net. But that was an easy save there for the Fiorentina goalkeeper. So into the final half an hour then in this game. It is still Palermo 0, Fiorentina 0. Fiorentina are on the attack. Good defensive work there by the home side. And now Kai picks it up, lays it off. Space open up on that far side. Kai's going to carry on his run. He's going to ask for that through ball. Is he? Yes, he is indeed. He's got support in the middle. Nice little turn there from Kai. He tries to cut it back, but there our teammate finally was there to help out, and he smashes that one into the top corner. Look who it is again. It is Marcus Edwards. He's been absolutely fantastic the last few weeks or so for Palermo. Always in the right place at the right time, and he can finish as well. Look at this nice little turn from Kai. Just ran out of space with that little extra touch, but finally a little bit of luck goes our way, and it is Marcus Edwards who scores his 4th league goal of the season with a nice smart finish, and that goal alone could be enough to give us the 4th win of today's episode. Kai's trying to charge himself all the way through here. He's getting forced backwards, actually giving away a free kick. Not sure why. It's a little bit harsh on him. Still maybe one last chance here then for a second. Can we pull it off? Here's Kai just outside the area. Nice little rollover. Still going through with the ball at his feet. Shot comes in. Wrong side of the post and into the side netting. And 7.5 match rating for Kai. I think that's where he's going to be ending on. Time is running out now for Palermo. He's actually offside there. So it is going to be a free kick here for the away side. That's thumped upfield by the goalkeeper. And there is the final whistle. So it is the 4th win out of 4 games. We'll take it. We wasn't able to get on the score sheet in that one, but at least Marcus Edwards gets us the winning goal.